Hi everybody, it's Money Saving Coupon Gal. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome to my channel. I am doing the tutorial that I talked about in a haul. I was going to do something with these Tealight holders from Dollar Tree, and many of you asked me to do a tutorial on it so you could see what I made. So that's what I'm going to do. So first, let's get into what supplies you need. So first you need the Tealight holders. Now everything is from Dollar Tree, so I'm going to try something new, but this is all from Dollar Tree so far. I got this twine. This one, like I said in my haul, usually is green, natural green, but somebody switched them out. I guess wanted two of the natural, so I got two of the green, which works for me because I want to use green anyways. Here's some Mod Podge. Now I'm going to use my big bottle here, but I wanted to show you that you could buy this from Dollar Tree, and it's our piece of cat here. And then I mentioned about the glitter that you would have to buy so much. I'm going to try Epsom salt and see if it works. We'll see. If not, I don't even know how small the granules are in there. I might have to crush them up some, but I thought I would try that. I got some coffee filters, which actually you can buy at Dollar Tree, just to put some of my Mod Podge on. A foam brush, you can buy these at Dollar Tree. And I have this glue pot here to dip the stems in, but actually they sell glue sticks and glue gun at Dollar Tree. And then I'm going to use probably one of these stems. I might use two, but for right now, I just have one. And then I also got this ribbon from Dollar Tree. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this or the twine, but this is the glitter ribbon. I thought I would get it, bring it in here just in case. So what I always do with all my stuff is I have some 70% rubbing alcohol that I put in an old bottle. I clean my glass stuff with this when I'm doing any kind of projects, just to get the fingerprints and stuff off of there. And then I have a microfiber towel, which actually you can get both of those at Dollar Tree. They sell rubbing alcohol, and they also sell the mesh or the microfiber towels. Let me see if I can get this label off. I should have done that to begin with. Okay, the labels came off pretty easy, but this one's still got a little stickiness there I have to get off. This one came off clean, so I'm going to use this one. So I just spray it and wipe it down, just so you don't have no fingerprints on it. We're not going to be glittering the bottom or putting anything on the bottom, but just so it's clean. Have the same Mod Podge as you buy at Dollar Tree. This one you get Dollar Tree. I bought this one, I think, at Michael's or Joann's with a coupon. Or no, Walmart, I think I got it at. Sorry, the cat's crying because I locked him out of here because the boys and Bella are playing loudly in the front room. So there would be more quiet in here. I locked the cat out, and now he's mad I locked him out. But if I let him in and shut the door, he cries he wants out. Okay, so I'm going to leave the lid on. All you're going to do is just put some Mod Podge on here. And actually I have a fan right over me blowing, and I probably should turn that. I'll be right back. I forgot to get a paper towel. Okay, so I got a paper plate, and I had, see, this already dried. I had to turn the fan off because it's right over me, so it was drying this as fast as I could get it on. So you just want to put this on from top to bottom. You want a thin, even coat. I've never used this Epsom salt before, but like I told you, to do the glitter with them, with the Dollar Tree, would have been so, not expensive, but you would have had to buy a lot because you get just a little bit. It looks like almost like just like a tablespoon or something of it in a plastic, bag, because it comes in different colors, not in a jar. So, and then on the bottom, because it's curved, and I want it to go all the way down, I'm just going to go like this. Okay, let's see if it is still on there. Now here's the Epsom salt. Just going to sprinkle that on there. Hopefully this works. Actually, it looks like snow crystals. Just what I wanted. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that, but, and then you could probably pat them down if you wanted. But it does, I think this looks just as nice as the glitter. And by patting them down, it kind of covers any spots that you might have missed. It's kind of making it flat. I'm just wiping it off the bottom, make sure there's none on the bottom in case I got any Mod Podge on there. Okay, I'm going to let this dry and see how it looks once it's dry, and then I might do a second coat. So let's let this dry and I will be back. And while that one's drying, I'm going to do the second one here. And I'm just going up to the lid there, if you can see, because I'm going like right up to here. Because you're going to have decoration up there, so you really don't need to have the Epsom salt to go exactly all the way up to the lid, but get as close as you can. I'm going around to the bottom. It is warm in here. I don't know if the vent's closed on the AC or what, because I know my mother-in-law was always cold, so I don't know if we closed the vent or something. Okay, so it's done, and then I'm going to sprinkle the Epsom salt all around it. I start on the edges because they always seem to dry the quickest. And there's so much Epsom salt in here that you can make so many of these with just one bag. So if you like the look of this, I would definitely do this versus the glitter. I just thought the other day, what else could I use? Because I know I told you guys that that I would probably use glitter from somewhere else, but I wanted to make this an all Dollar Tree project, so. And on the bottom, I just go like this. Hit the bottom. And then this is what it looks like. I think that looks really nice frosted. And then I just kind of pat it all down so there's no pieces sticking up. And like I said, I don't know if I'm going to do a second coat or not. After it dries, I'll decide then. Okay, I'm going to let this one dry. Okay, this one is pretty much dry, so I think I'm going to do a second coat. Well, I noticed some places that I missed. So if you didn't miss anything, you could probably get away with just doing one coat. But I'm going to dab some on them and see how this works. Definitely pour your Mod Podge on something. Don't get out of your, take it directly out of your container, because you're going to have the Epsom salt all in your Mod Podge if you do. Okay, just a little tip for you. First of all, you cannot do this a second coat on these, because when you do the Mod Podge, it just clumps up. So I sprayed them. I did this one coat. I actually tried to do one second coat, and I ended up going in there and washing all of it off because it wasn't looking good. So, make sure you do this in a place where you can clean the Epsom salt up very easily, because it does kind of fly everywhere. So anyways, so after I was done, I sprayed them with the hairspray from Dollar Tree, and then now I'm just letting them dry upside down. So while that is drying, done with the Mod Podge. Now on the twigs here, let me get my wire cutters. You will need wire cutters too. Okay, now you want to push all your little stems up, your greenery or whatever, and so you can cut these off. So I'm just going to push everything up in case I want to use it all. I have the stem there. I'm going to do a pine cone. So I'm going to use this one here. It has some leaves too. I'm going to push the leaves up there, I always do the stems a little long because you can always come shorter if you need to. And I'm going to use this pine cone. Let me cut the tab off of it. So I'm going to push the leaves up on this one here. So I say I think you can get away with just one of these, but it really depends on how much greenery you want to put on yours. And then I'm going to do this one right here. Okay, so I still have one pine cone left. So what I was thinking of doing is I might cut this or separate it like this and then do maybe a pine cone behind it. So like this one here, and they don't have to be matchy-matchy, so don't think like, oh, if one, see like how this one, the greenery is shorter. Let's see if I lay it down there. See how this one has long greenery? Oh, this one does too. Oh, okay, I take that back. But see how it's just got a short one? This one's got a lot more greenery on it. It doesn't matter. If you want, you could cut some of the stems off of this one. Like this has got, and then they would match. If I cut this one off here, it would match. They're just not identical, but it doesn't matter. And I just pulled that off. So it doesn't matter. You could do whatever you'd like. Like I said, they don't have to be matchy-matchy in my opinion. Okay, I am back. These are pretty much dry. I did 3 sprays of this, coats of this I should say, sprayed it 3 times with this, and still you're gonna get a couple little pieces that will come off, but pretty much it is on there now. I think that's a lot better than doing the Mod Podge over it. Even after it's dry, I think the hairspray will hold it a lot better. We did just get back from Dollar Tree, a couple of them, so I bought some tea lights to show you instead of using this little votive. And I don't know if I told you before, wire cutters. I know I already showed you how I clipped them. I got my hot glue heating up. I'm going to use this little pot here that a friend gave me. And I heated this up earlier, not thinking that this had to dry before I could do it. So that's why the glue stick is kind of stuck cockeyed like that. But anyways, I'm waiting for that to heat up, and then I will start doing the decorations. But let's go on to the top part while that is heating up. Let's see if I should do, I'm going to do see how the green twine looks, or the natural. I'm going to pull them both out of this 3-pack. Put the green one back in there. I don't know if the green or the white would look better with this, if I have it around there, I think, or not white, but natural, or if I should just do the ribbon. I think I'm going to see if the ribbon is the right width, and I'm going to try this just to see how this looks before I do the twine. Let me open this package real quick. I think this is a nice little inexpensive project you can do. You're using a couple of different things, but you're not using all of it. Like the Epsom salt, only $1, and look how much it's still up to here. I mean, this thing, I hardly used any, so you could do multiples of that. And the glitter, you would have had to buy mini packages from them. This, I'll just use a little bit of. Even the twine, used 1 pick, not even all of it. I still have a leaf and a pine cone left. The Mod Podge, you don't use all of it. This comes in a 2-pack. You're only, well, you would use 2 for both, so you would use 1 of those. So it's really inexpensive. You got like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I would say like $5 total to make both of these, because you count, you're not using all the twine, you're not using all the Mod Podge, you're not using all the hairspray, you're not, or the ribbon, not even $5. So let's see how this looks first of all on here. Might just cut some of this off and see how it looks. So I kind of like that with the glitter. I think I'm gonna, well, I have to wait for my hot glue to heat up. I think I'm gonna do that and then put the picks through there. Maybe do a little berries on each side. Do the greenery. I'll have to see. That might be too much to put on there. We'll see. I'm gonna have to cut it down, cut some pieces off maybe. The two of these might be too much. Maybe I'll just do like cut one down and then do just a little bit of berries with the pine cone. Oh, it changes. Oh, I got different colors. I didn't even notice that. It changes colors. Okay, let me put it inside there. And let me turn the lights out. Isn't that pretty? Look at the different colors it changes. I didn't even know they had the multicolor one. So it's seeing like red, green, blue, and white, or yellow. It looks yellow. Another blue. It goes all different. Now, purple. It goes all different colors. Okay, well, I didn't realize that, but that's a nice little surprise. I just asked my husband to reach up on the shelf and grab me a set of them. Yeah, it changes all different colors. That's really nice, but it was a pain in the butt to turn on. So what I had to do is take the scissors and kind of just push gently on the tab, and it finally moved over. Let's see if I get this one to work too. Okay, yeah, same thing with this one. I don't know why they make them so difficult, but this is the package. It does show up here color changing. I didn't notice that, but that's okay. I like the color changing one. Okay, I'm back. I put the ribbon on one just to see if I liked it, and I do, so I'm going to show you how I did this. I cut about 9.5 inches of ribbon. All I did was, I actually took, my hot glue thing is over here, but I just dipped the ribbon into the glue. I can't show you that part, but I can show you just to get the bottom section going, stuck on there. So I picked a spot that I like that looks good for the front. Just put the ribbon on there, and I just put it up to the, hold that, that glue stuck to me now. I just put it up there, like here it kind of gooped up so it didn't go down, but that's okay because as you turn it will. But see, just basically right there, if you look at this one, I have it just to the rim there. And then I just, as I went around, I took a little bit of glue and I just kind of smeared it on there. Just a little line just to tap the ribbon down. Do the ribbon over that. Where I put the glue. I did that all the way around so that the ribbon will not come off, because you do have to turn the cap there to, if you want to pull the candle out, or you can just reach in there like I did. Okay. All the way around. And then I just cut off the little extra piece there. And I'm just going to stick a little bit of glue right inside there, just so that and I said this part right here will be covered by your holly and stuff like that, so it really doesn't matter if it isn't looking perfect right there. I got little strings of hot glue all over me now. Okay, so I'm going to take this one, switch them out because it's dry. Okay, so now I'm going to take this, I'm just going to lay it on there right now. Let's see what it looks like. I think that might be a little bit too much, so I'm going to cut some of this off. I'm going to cut this piece off, and let's see, I have the berries here. Let's see if the berries I was able to just pull off. So I'm wondering if I just do like this and put a pine cone right here to cover up all the makings. So let's see. I'm going to dip that in there. Hopefully this comes out good. I always tell you guys, I'm not the best at tutorials because I kind of make them as I go. And a tutorial, you're kind of, you know, you have in mind what you're doing and you do it a certain way and to show people how to do it. I kind of just wing it as I go. Okay, now I'm gluing this onto the lid for two reasons. It's a solid spot there, you know, and two, I think if you glue it on the jar, that you might just pull the, whatchamacallit, the Epsom salt off. Okay, and I'm going to see, I think I got to take this stem off. Let's see this. I think maybe I only need the one stem. Maybe just this. Or let's see how these two are. Oh, they're tangled together. Hold on. Or maybe they're made together. I don't know if I don't think I want these leaves on there because I'm wondering if it's going to be, and let me turn it around for you guys. If I have it like this and I put like the berries here and kind of lay them down. If I do the pine cone, I'm thinking if I do it with the leaves, it's going to be too much. I think maybe I'm going to take the leaf off. I'm going to cut this down. So I only got a little piece of the stick. Okay, let me turn this around. Sorry, I'm doing this backwards to you guys. Oh. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. And like this. Yep. I'm moving the red berries. Sorry, guys. I told you, I do it as I'm making it. I don't have complete idea how I want it to be. That's why I always say I'm not the best at making craft stuff. Now let me see if I leave that little stem in there. I think I'm going to cut that stem completely off. And I just put a glob of glue on there. And I'm just going to hold this a second. And notice while I'm holding this lid here, be careful with that. You know, I was holding it like this as I was putting the Mod Podge and stuff on, and my index finger was so red that my husband actually thought I had cut it open because it was so raw and stuff, but I hadn't. It just got really red from the sharpness of the lid. And Now I'm going to glue this. I want some of this, I think, on the other side too. I might use some of this other stuff. Let me cut off. It's missing something. I need something right here. So I'm wondering if I cut some of these up or glue them up like this, they'll just fill that hole in. So let me, oh, jeez. Horrible today. I'm wondering, see this spot right here, it needs something. I'm wondering if I just pull these back some and just glue them down, if that will make it look better. I'm going to turn it towards me and see. I scooted you in and then I got less of a view for you guys. So I'm still missing something there. I think because the pine cone is pointed this way. I think that's what it is. So what I might do is add some more stuff on this side. I think I'm going to do that to kind of tie it in, because I think right now the pine cone seems to be doing its own thing. So I think if I cut some of this off, because I bought 2 of these anyways, I'm just going to cut this long stem off right there. Maybe if I put like a ribbon or something in there. But let's see, I'm going to do this for right now. And you got to make sure that you got it all stuck on the lid and not on the jar, because you don't want to not be able to unscrew the top if you desire to. I'm going to take the berries off of the rest of this pick and I'm going to put them in. So I'm just taking the berries off. You guys who are better at crafting than me are probably going, just do this, just do that, it'll look nice. I'm cutting these apart because I think that's the problem on the other one, is that I left all the berries together. So I cut them into little sections now, and I'm going to just stick them in there. Yes, that's much better. You guys can't see, but it is much better. And then these over here, I'm going to cut that off if I can get in there, because I think I should have separated these to begin with. And I cut this off because I think it's too far down. Okay, so I just cut them apart, and this is kind of what I came up with. Just these on the side, put berries around the pine cone. Like I said, it's all attached to the lid. I know it's hard for you to see in there, but it is all attached to the lid. And so this is it. I would do another berry on the bottom, but I would have to stick it to the jar, and I don't want to do that. So that is this one. I will do the other one off camera, and then I will show you what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, so these are the 2 that I came up with. If this is the one here that I did originally, but this is the one that I just finished, and I added the leaves on this one. So you can see it's a little bit different than this one, but I don't think they have to be matchy-matchy. I'm happy with them looking different. I wanted to see how it would look with the leaves, and I'm really pleased with it. So I'm going to put the candles in there and turn the lights out and let you see what they look like with the candles lit up inside. Okay, let me turn the lights out. Turn this other light out real quick. I think those are just so pretty. I know you can't really see the flowers, but you can see how they're changing colors. I'm really glad that we got the color changing tea lights by accident, because I really like them in here. And I think that the Epsom salt is pretty. It looks like snow on there, so you don't have to go out and get glitter if you want to just pick up a package of the Epsom salt at Dollar Tree, because you get a lot for that $1. And then whatever is left over, you can use to soak your feet in. Okay, let me turn the lights back on. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. So thanks everyone for watching. Till next time. Bye everyone.